Hi all. Just in time for an alien to go by. I guess you guys heard that. Two watching. Don't know who they are yet. But hello and welcome. So yeah, we're gonna do it tonight. I need to go to the valley tomorrow, and I won't be back until late in the evening. So there's not going to be time tomorrow night to do it. So I figured I'd just jump in here and do this one. Surprise! Hello, Gentle Breeze. Welcome. So I figured I'd do it tonight, like I said, instead of waiting until Tuesday night, because then I get a whole bunch of messages, where were you last night? Yeah, you did, DJ. Don't you just hate it when that happens? You think it's a different day? I'll do that sometimes when I nap. In the afternoon, I'll sleep too late, and I'll wake up thinking it's morning, and it's not. It's only evening. So yeah, you got to go to the broom mechanic. It's my favorite joke. You guys know that. And it's supposed to be running pretty good now, so we'll see. Nah, fooled you, DJ. Am I interrupting your steak dinner tonight, DJ? Or is that on Friday night? I know you do a video on that every now and then. Well, we got 5 watching and 2 comments. Who's the other 3? Speak up. Jump in here. If you can. So yeah, this is kind of a surprise live stream tonight, so there probably won't be a whole lot of traffic. Yeah, see, I was wrong on both days. Saturday night, yeah, that's when I take my bath. I take Saturday night bath whether I need it or not. Nah, I'm only kidding. So not a whole lot going on, DJ. Just hanging out and just kind of spinning my wheels at the moment. I'm not doing anything, not going anywhere. Just hanging out at the home base, relaxing, trying to stay dry. Been raining almost every single day. I think I said that last week too. It's kind of rare for this time of year for us, so it usually doesn't rain that much here. I got woke up this morning about 3 o'clock with thunder and lightning, and that's even more rare. So, not sure what's going on with that deal. So yeah, there's about 3 or 4 inches of snow on the mountain up there right now, and they're getting more all the time. It's been below freezing, and yeah, 10 or 20 years ago, it wouldn't. I'd be up there right in it right now, but not now. I'm getting old. Don't like that cold anymore. Yeah, I saw your part of your video, DJ. It was 70-mile-an-hour winds. Wow, that's pushing it pretty good there. That's pretty close to tropical storm, I guess. Michigan have tropical storms this time of year. Been in Michigan when it snowed this time of year. I went to bed about midnight on New Year's Eve one year. Woke up on New Year's Day. There was 5 foot of snow on the ground. I had to dig out to get the door open. That was interesting. Yeah, that's Arizona weather. That's what that does. Here, it could be rain like crazy on one side of the street and sunny on the other. I used to be quite often. You know, a few years ago. It's not so much anymore. We get rain and get rained all over now. Yeah, no use trying to dig out. Just grab another beer. Is that right? Hello, Daryl. Welcome. Dang, Daryl. That's awful. It's all right. You and Chris should have a good time over there. Yeah, we got Chris set up with a little lamp and an end table and, you know, a couple of books. Yeah, I can sure kill a romantic moment, that's for sure. Garlic does. Speaking of being put in the corner, I was briefly demonetized last week for talking about cigarettes. So let's see if we'll do it again. I remember I did a video last summer. Wilson had a cigarette hanging out of his mouth, and I got demonetized for that too. Hi, Irene. How are you? Now, don't worry about it, Irene. Just, you know, whenever you can get in here, that's fine. Normally it's Monday night, like I said, but or like the site says, but we're going to do it tonight because I can't be here tomorrow night. Where are you right now, anyway? Apparently, DJ, hit the appeal button. Took him about 45 minutes, and then it was green again. So yeah, I assumed that's what it was. And we were all talking about it, buying the machines, you know, and all that stuff. So I'll probably get demonetized again for this now. I don't care anymore. Kind of like a catch-22 here, right? Yeah, I understand that, Irene. I never could live with a roommate at all. I'm just too stuck in my ways, you know. That's why I've been divorced for 20 years, 25. Where are you, Irene? Are you in Oregon? Oh, it says you're in Oregon. Duh. I'll be all right. Hopefully. So I haven't heard from Alan. I have no idea where he is, what's happening with him. So I was going to send him another email a couple, 3 days ago, and then I didn't do it. So I have to try to, tie a string around my finger or something so I can remember it. I keep getting asked if I'm going to go to the RTR. Yeah, I did, Gavin. No, I wouldn't do that to you, Gavin. I wouldn't do that at all. Yeah, I bet he did. Him and Wilson were getting pretty close there for a while. So I'm thinking maybe that's what happened. Yeah, Gavin, this was kind of the spur of the moment. I was all set to do it tomorrow night, but then I was informed this afternoon that I have to go to the valley tomorrow, and doctor's appointment, broom appointment won't be until 3 o'clock, so it'll be too late by the time we get back. I understand that, Irene. Yeah, even if you can, just go to a city park or something and hang out for the day, that's a good thing too. Lay around, watch TV, relax. So we got 8 watching. Good thing, good deal. I think some people aren't able to chat on the side chat. I think that if they're watching with their cell phone, if I remember right, somebody told me that if you're not signed up for YouTube, then you can't participate in the chat. Well, I've been asked several times to do some cooking videos. I'm going to have to wait till I get my Social Security check so I can buy some good meat. Good food. Towards the end of the month, it's pasta. It's not pizza, pizza, pizza. It's pasta, pasta, pasta. So cooking pasta is not very interesting for YouTube, I guess. Another thing I've been looking at is doing some hydroponics. I got an area in the back that I can kind of put something back there and screen it in with chicken wire so Lily don't get at it. And I might be doing that, some herbs and stuff like that. Motorhome stays right around 70 degrees. Without too much effort. It's been getting down to around last 3 or 4 days has been 51, 52, but in the wintertime it'll get down around 40 or so normally. But, without too much effort I can keep it up around 70 degrees, so stuff should grow pretty good back there. So when I do cooking videos, then macaroni salad, yeah, that sounds good. Oh, yeah? Is that right, DJ? I don't think there's any possum in Arizona. At least I've never seen one, but put it that way. And I was talking about doing some fried green tomatoes last week, or the last regular video, and I kind of read a little bit about it. Lake Lizard gave me her recipe, so I'm going to be using that. However, the only tomato plant that's producing anything right now is cherry tomatoes, so there's quite a few green ones on there. I might try to do that. They're just going to be small. I'm kind of waiting for them to kind of start turning an orange color, like just before they start to turn red. That, from what I read, that's the best time to do it. So, that's a get out the pit coyote, DJ. Chase that roadrunner down. Got a bunch of Acme parts around here. A little bit skinny though. Yeah, I want to do some bell peppers and herbs and chives. I love eggs, chives on the eggs. So that just sounds pretty good, Gavin. I might just do that one. I got lots of pasta around here. Possum in the half shell. I'm not sure if you can or not. DJ, try it. At least I can copy and paste it. I know the hosts and the moderators can, but I'm not sure if you can or not. I don't know, Irene. I started to talk about that a few minutes ago and then got distracted. So I'm not sure if I'm going to go this year or not. Tell you the truth. Now, last year was pretty messy with the people there and all that, and internet was really bad, and I don't know. Alan was there, so there was somebody that was around all the time. So I'm not sure if he's going to go. He said last time I talked to him about it, Irene, he said he was not ever going to go again. So I don't know. FTW BK, how do you pronounce that? Who's that? Alan? No, he don't smoke. If you're talking about Alan, I had some heart work done. I've had some bunch of stents put in. See, I got 7 now, I think. So I should be wide open, huh? Yeah, if you're talking about Alan, he had some blood in the urine, and he was going to go do some tests and stuff, and he said he was going to let me know, but so I don't know. Yeah, the doctor said, he quit bugging me about it, let's put it that way, about smoking, and, 55 years. I'm 70 years old, I've been smoking for 55 years. If I quit smoking now, what's it going to get in a couple of years? I don't want to be 85 years old in a nursing home. I suppose that's not the right way to look at it, but still. Let me write that down. that the name of it? Channel Out West? Or Out West Homestead, I guess. Okay, I got it. And y'all give him a little shout out for you there, DJ, too. Hi, Larry. How's it going tonight? Yeah, I kind of got that same feeling. I can't pronounce that. FTWBK. I don't know how to pronounce that. Yeah, I got that feeling too. You know, we were right on the main road, and there's a lot of people going back and forth, and you know, I got to meet a couple of 3 fans, and that was really about it. The rest just kind of, you know, went by with their nose up in the air. Hi, Cajun. Okay, I got it, DJ. I wrote it down. Out West Homestead. I'll go check it out. Yeah, I understand that about being in high school. I think the best time I had was, you know, Alan and I would sit around and joke about the people that were walking by. You know, that probably wasn't the best thing to do, but you know, we had to have something to entertain ourselves. Yeah, there's another one, DJ's Do-It-Yourself Project. I think that's the name of it. He's been doing a lot of aquaponics and hydroponics on his homestead. So I kind of been watching that a little bit. Now, there's too many stray cats and yeah, I know. Shame on me. Sorry. I'm a people watcher. Okay? Pretty much got it, Gavin. You know, 90% of the people go for the seminars and that, but I've been doing this for quite a while, and Bob Wells teaches. You know, his agenda is geared at people that are new to the boondocking and that kind of stuff. So you know, it's a lot of basic stuff. So it's just not that interesting to me. So you know, I don't go to the seminars, and if I do, I'll go just to see who's there. You know, you know, it's probably an arrogant attitude, but I don't know. You know, I just basic solar, you know, and how to hook up batteries and things like that. So, you know, it's a lot of good information for people that are new to boondocking and that, and not sure how to get started, and you know, and that kind of stuff. But you know, that's the way a lot of them go. Of course, and then there's always the van build guys and that kind of stuff out there making a few bucks. And you know, then I have to get this one in. Then there's the loud parties. Isn't that right, Irene? If you're still there, Irene, I bet you remember that. Not sure who NF is. I know Eric Nomadic Fanatic has just signed a contract with some TV thing. Oh, duh. Jeez. First thing to go. Nomadic Fanatic. Yeah, he's done a lot of work. He's put up with a whole lot on his channel, and you know, boy, there for a while it was just terrible for him, and you know, he's kind of gotten away from all that, or at least you know, we're not hearing about it all the time, and I think he's doing pretty good. I'm not as faithful as I was, DJ. He and I started our channels about the same time, so you know, when he first started, I was watching every single one and chomping at the bit, waiting for the next one. But yeah, not so much anymore. Anybody want to jump on with Larry there? They're going to be 12 volts or 24, Larry. Yeah, I didn't watch him when he had his van, but he had his older Class C. Actually, he started with a van, then he got a Class C, then he went to a van, I guess. So I was watching him right after he started with his Class C, and before he went to the van. Yeah, it's kind of basically the same thing, DJ. That's my feeling. You know, point A to point B. He does like to film some quirky stuff, as he says, though. Some of that stuff's kind of fun. He did a video here a few weeks ago with behind the scenes, almost an hour long, and talked about how he, you know, made his videos and got them rendered and got them edited and all that. But that was kind of interesting. I like that one. I looked at his camera equipment. That one of the videos he did a few weeks ago too. He was talking about all his new camera work or camera stuff, and I was looking at that M50 mirrorless, and oh man, there's no way I'd ever afford that. I couldn't, you know, I'd be saving for 20 years trying to buy a camera like that. But you know, he's got 35, 40,000 views all the time, so he's making some money. Like he says, Jax is the star of the show anyway. So Larry, you got 24 volt panels, or you're going to go with the 12 volt? I can tell you about mine. 500 watts, 5 12 volt panels, an MPPT controller, works pretty good. 4 6 volt batteries hooked in series parallel. Actually, the only thing that's running on that is the laptop, and you know, charging camera batteries and things like that. So you know, in the midsummer when the sun is straight up over your head, then you know, I never have to run the generator, never. But then, as as the sun starts getting lower in the sky, and then you get little clouds. Yeah, I've had to run the generator a couple of times. But then, see, I've got that 3.0 chest freezer as well, so it doesn't use much, but it all adds up. Yeah, parallel. Yeah, in series, you hook 2 6-volts to make 12. You do that on the other two to make 12, and then you put the two 12s, one positive and one negative, so that you have, actually, in theory, you have two 12-volt batteries, but when you go with the series, then your amp hours just jumps way up high. So those 4 batteries, I've got almost 900 amp hours. Yeah, probably, Gavin. Probably would if you had a good charge to start with. No, I mean, if you're, and it's really cold outside and you're trying to keep it 80 degrees in the camper, it's going to have a tough time. So, in my motorhome when I was in the wintertime, I would, drop temperature down to about 58, 59. And 212s would handle it all night then. Yeah, golf cart batteries. Yeah, I don't recommend anything other than golf cart batteries. If that's, if you get the marine batteries, they still have amp hours for starters. So their amp hours tend to be lower. They don't last as long. I mean, that's just my opinion. I guess some people swear by them, but the only ones I ever had didn't last very long during a session. And because they have the cranking amps on them, they won't handle the discharge as long as golf cart batteries do. Most golf cart batteries can handle being discharged about 1,000 times, somewhere around 1,000 times, below 12.22 volts. Anything below that, they're considered to be discharged. But the regular car batteries and marine batteries, they don't last as long. I mean, last as long as in 2 or 3 months or so. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like discharging a regular car battery. You only get it a few times, and then you have to buy a new battery. But I've had mine as low as 12.0 a couple of times, and I didn't notice it, and I just start shutting everything off, and then wait till morning and charge them back up, and they'll still hold a 14.1, 14.6 charge most of the day, providing the sun's good. Hello? Oh, hey. Thank you.
Sorry, that's all there was left.
Huh?
That was all that was left.
Good.
Okay.
Mashed potatoes and gravy.
Yeah, but
Thank
there's
you.
very little meat.
Huh?
There's very little meat left.
That's fine. Plenty.
Okay.
Plenty. Thank you very much.
Enjoy.
Got dinner. I got dinner. As for taking her to the valley tomorrow to get her broom fixed. Oh, well, I didn't get it high enough. Sorry about that. Mine are located inside. My batteries, they're not really vented all that well, but you know, if you keep a good charge on them, they don't gas much. I've never smelled them either. Now she doesn't do that anymore, DJ. I guess that embarrassed her pretty good, so she just comes over and knocks once and opens the door. Just in time for dinner, Freedom. How you doing, by the way? I probably should do a good solar video, I guess. I haven't done one for quite a while. Hey, C-Tap. I have to go to the valley tomorrow. We have to go to the broom mechanic, and the appointment's at 3 o'clock, so you know I won't be back in time to do it tomorrow night, so I thought I'd just surprise and do one tonight. Hi, Jen. Yeah, Gavin said the same thing. Yeah, she got a tune-up on it. Got the brew changed on it. You know, we change our oil, she changes her brew. And she had it cleaned. You know, we take ours to the mechanic to get it greased, and she takes hers to the mechanic to get the grease off, to keep her from sliding off the back end. Well, like I said, DJ, I've never had a problem with it. If you let them, you know, get too low, that's when they start gassing. But you keep the charge on them, and they don't gas very, 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 very little. And like I've said, I've never smelled mine. That doesn't mean that, you know, it'll be that way forever. You may not see me for a few weeks, you know. Boom. I'll be looking for a new truck and camper. Yeah, just as a joke. So, you know, if you see a GoFundMe with attached to me, then you'll know what happened. Yeah. Yeah, I keep the windows cracked just a little bit anyway. Freedom, for the, well, for the fresh air and to let the smoke out from cigarettes. And then, of course, you know, when the buddy heater's on, I'll keep them cracked a little bit. That's right, Larry. You missed it when I first came in. That's the first thing that the sound was. I had one go by. Yeah. Yeah, there's several of them that go hauling, you know what, up and down the road a lot. See, I don't know that much about that kind of stuff, Gavin. Tell us about it. Yeah, I can get a 5-gallon can of gas, DJ, and spend all summer running all, you know, that 5 gallons will last all summer, 95% of the time. And, you know, like I said, you know, just repeating myself, if things start, you know, the sun starts getting too low in the sky and I start running out of power, I just start shutting things off. Yeah, I did. Chin, thanks. Appreciate it. On the other hand, though, DJ Generator has saved me a few times over the years. Cloud up and rain for a week. And this last time I had to use it a few times, as a matter of fact, because it was raining a lot. I'm not sure about that, DJ. Yeah, that kind of happens, C-Tap. Especially when you get up that high where you are there. So, you know, on a good hot summer day in the mountains, you know, in midsummer, I'll get 15, right around 15 amps, a little bit more sometimes. But lately it's been down around 10. Somewhere between 7 and 10, and then, you know, and then the sun don't start coming up until late in the morning either, so that's not helping. I didn't know that, Gavin. I didn't know you had the wind stuff, but you know, it kind of makes sense where you are. Yeah, I'd say that's quite a bit. See, I'm not sure about that. I can't really quote anything on it, but you know, megawatts. There's watts and megawatts and all that kind of stuff. But it just seems like a lot of power waiting for you. I'm sorry, Gavin, but I have to say this. Haven't you had quite a bit of wind lately? Good thing he can't reach me. I'd be getting smacked for that one. Yeah, that's about right, Freedom, I think. That's pretty much the norm for me, too, I think. Right around between 7 and 10. Now, that place that Alan and I were camped in last spring, then, you know, that was a good place for solar because there was no trees around. We were kind of in the middle of a field, and that helped. But you know, like what happened was, you know, when he left and it was just me there by myself, then everybody else decided they wanted to come in. So, you know, I ended up, the last time I went up there, I was in one of my favorite spots, and the trees were around, so I had to put up with that as well. Yeah, I'd say my two biggest power drains are the freezer and the laptop. Everything else is minimal. You're welcome, Larry. Good to see you again. Glad you made it tonight. I'll tell you who to contact, Larry, if you're still there, is Blacktop Boondocker. There isn't much he doesn't know about solar. Blacktop Boondocker. BTB for short. Tell him I sent you. Boy, that's up there a ways, Gavin. 10-foot blades. They have to be spinning pretty good to do any good, don't they? John Bartley, you mean? If you're talking about Gavin, then no, I mean, Alan. If you're talking about Alan, no, I haven't heard from him. And now stick with us, Chin. You'll get it. Yeah. I haven't heard from him. I see a video every now and then, but I'm sure he's still around. Sorry. A little bit slow. But yeah, if you can do the solar, that's the preferred way to do it, and then you use the generator for backup. As far as I'm concerned, as far as boondocking goes. Sorry, peeps, I got to get a bite of the mashed potatoes. I can smell them clean over here. Sorry about that. That irritates me when I see people eating on YouTube videos. Hi, Jimmy. Should put that up on your channel, Gavin, and we could, we can probably still watch it. Big fans? A lot of air. Is that what you mean? Good thing he can't reach me either. I'd get slapped for that one. What's going on with Jimmy Rants tonight? You got pizza for dinner? I wasn't going to say that, Jimmy. That was your words. Okay. Okay. Inside jokes, they're fun. Ah. Mexican food, yeah, that's good. When my granddaughter was young, she's Hispanic, and she was probably, I don't know, 9, 10 years old, I guess. Her favorite joke was, why do Mexicans don't not barbecue their beans, was because they keep falling through the grates. So that was her favorite joke. Probably get demonetized for that one too now. Oh well. Hi. You ready to come up and say hi to everybody? Are you? Well, come on. Come on. Come on up here and say hi. Say hi to everybody. No, don't quit trying to turn around. Look at the camera. See? Look here. Look at the camera. Tell them hi. Tell them hi. No, look up here. Look up there. See there? Now she ain't gonna look at the camera. Says, no, I ain't looking. If I'm not looking, they're not there, right? Okay. Down you go. Yep. Now I got to get her a treat. Yeah. Yeah. They're starting to break up. We have to get you a new bag. Yeah, I understand that, Jimmy. I love jalapenos. I like poppers, jalapeno poppers. They're good. I don't eat them before I go to bed anymore, though. Jimmy, you need to do a good Cajun video one of these nights. I know you still got some of that in you. I hear it every now and then. Thought you didn't like snakes. They're all going to be hibernating right now. I guess we can fill in the blank there. There's just not that many snakes, Jimmy. There really isn't, you know. There used to be, you know. In the 60s and 70s, there wasn't a lot of people around, but, you know, here of late, there's just not a lot of snakes left. Got it. Oh, that one got flagged, Jimmy. That's weird. Well, now it didn't. Now it's back. I didn't do it. A few years ago, there was quite a few snakes out in a place called Castle Hot Springs. The roseback ones, ASU were paying money for those. So, you know, we would try to catch them and take them to the college. Oh, okay. That's all right, Jen. Probably the word dye. And now I'll get demonetized for saying that. But I was talking about fabric dye. Yeah, they did for a while, Jimmy. They had some kind of a big research program going with them. Just the rosebacks. They didn't care about anything else. Hi, Jeff. How you doing? Good to see you. They're kind of a pinkish red color. Yeah, your first instinct is to kill them. So, you know, we had to catch them, put them in a bag, and take them to the college. Yeah, me too, Jen. I'm not sure, Jimmy. They have a lot of green garden snakes. Some of the boa snakes, I believe, are green. Not like a bright green, just kind of a green tint. Yeah, freedom. They do on this channel. I'm not sure, Jimmy. There is. I've never seen one. They're all kind of a light tan color. I'll tell you what's scary is when you see a Gila monster. They're bright red and with green tints to them. I mean, they are bright red. Their venom is in the bottom fangs. So if they bite you, they try to turn over. You can't let them do that. They're pretty elusive. They'll run from you. Of course, you know, they're like anything else. You get them cornered, they're pretty aggressive. They can run pretty good, too. All right, Jeff, where are you? Hello, Random Adventures. I don't know, Random, I'm not really sure. Like I was saying earlier, you know, last year was, you know, I don't know. I'm getting a lot of questions about it. I may do it though. You know, the biggest deterrent for me was the really bad internet and boredom, I guess. Okay, Jimmy. I got it. I understood you. You know, last year I hadn't been there for like 6 years, 5 or 6 years, I guess, and then we got to hanging out with Alan and all that, and he wanted to go, so I went, and you know, so there was somebody, you know, sitting around all the time that we could, you know, shoot the air, and but other than that, you know, like somebody said earlier, it's kind of a cliquish thing up there now. It's all right, Jimmy. I understand that. Yeah, that was pretty much a mess last year, Jimmy. 5,000 people or a little more, I guess, all jammed into one spot there. Wasn't so bad on the outer fringes in the music area, and then there was another area south, so wasn't so bad. But where Alan and I were, we were right smack in the middle on the main road there. About a 5-minute walk to the seminars. Well, 5 minutes for him and 30 minutes for me. Had to keep stopping. Well, yeah, the general area is just that, just general people. But you know, he tried to make a music area so the ones that like to listen to the music and all that had a place of their own out there. But the amps were too big. Kind of made it hard for the rest of us to sleep. Well, that's right, Irene. You know, with me being hard of hearing, I didn't really hear it that much. But Alan heard it, and I remember you said you heard it clear over there where you were. So it's pretty loud. I have an idea that kind of stuff probably isn't going to happen this year, though. I haven't heard any of the ones that were there last year say anything about it either, so we'll see. But yeah, if I decide to go, I'll make an announcement. Well, it is for me, Chin. That isn't what your cats say, Chin. But yeah, you know, I keep repeating myself. It was the really slow internet, and I mean, you couldn't even hardly watch a movie. You know, that's what I do when the sun goes down. I'll go up and lay in the bed and watch a movie or two, and I couldn't do that. I had to go to sleep. That wasn't too much fun. I tried to set up the telescope, but you know, the clouds kept rolling in and all that kind of stuff. CTAP came over to see if we were going to do it, and then we ended up not doing it. Gavin, I like that idea, though, of the macaroni salad. Yeah, Jimmy. I was in the right place at the right time tonight. She usually calls me on the intercom, but she did that last time, and I guess she got embarrassed, so she doesn't do that now. She just comes over and knocks on the door and stuffs the plate through the door. So that's for taking her to the valley to get her broom fixed. or tuned up. That was pretty freaky. It was. I gotta tell you a story. Yeah, that's one good thing it's for. Freedom. You know you have a big potential to meet a lot of people. Just get out there and go walking around. Introduce yourself and all that. 95% of the people were friendly enough. So what was I going to say? I was going to say something. Must be nice, Jeff. Got that short-term memory thing. I get distracted. I forgot what I was going to say. Nah, Jimmy, they're not going to do that. So who was at the Woodstock? Anybody here? I was old enough, I just didn't go. Too many people around, Jimmy. They're not going to do that. Were you there, Chin? Yeah, I understand that, Freedom. You probably didn't go then, DJ. Yes, we are. Random. I like those guys, Kevin. I did. You know, one of my other favorite things to say is I might get old, but I refuse to grow up. Did she run off with somebody, Jimmy? Got to get another ciggy. As Chris would say, got to go wash my hands. I was in Northern California at the time. I didn't need to go to Woodstock. I saw stuff too. Jimi Hendrix, huh? Maybe she was too much for him, Jimmy. Well, you missed it, DJ. Oh my. I've got to get another bite of tater, sorry. I ain't touching that one either, Gavin. Thanks, Irene. You too. God bless you. I hope you're feeling better. Irene, just so you know, we do this on Monday nights, but tonight was a fluke, so boy, I'd like to see you come back in here again. He was there. Brief alien abduction. I understand. Freedom. So how about them Cowboys? Yeah, it does me too, Chin. It's irritating. She's just a little bitty thing too. Irene is. I don't know, Chin. I don't watch them. At the risk, my favorite team is anybody playing the Cowboys. Yes, there was, Chin. I'm surprised somebody didn't come up with that earlier. I guess Chen and I are the only ones that make references to songs that we've heard over the years by, stuff like that. So if everything goes right, Chen's going to have a site like the old Google Hangouts, where we can have more than one person in on the panel, and we can all hear each other talk, and that should be some fun there. So we'll probably be doing stuff like that as well. Yeah, you are, Chen, but you have every reason to be. Yeah, I think so, Jimmy. I just can't say yay or nay on something. You can ask. Go ahead. I think that's just my opinion. That just sucks, man. It really does. You can't have steady customers and be there for your customers and all that, because they consider that to be friends or neighbors or relatives. And then they don't pay out the money. Yes, Jimmy. If you don't see anything on the on the pages, on the landing page that you're interested in, yeah, just scroll back up into the search box at the top and type whatever you want in there, and it'll take you to the regular Amazon pages. But you got to click on that link first to do that. My link. I don't know, Jimmy. It doesn't tell me who. It just tells me what. Yeah, that's what you do, Jimmy. That stuff that's on the landing page, on the influencer page, is just stuff that, you know, I have or purchased or use or something, you know. Most of it's all for off-grid camping and that sort of stuff. So, but, you know, you're not limited to that. You know, type what you want in the search box at the top there and, you know, have unlimited access to Amazon. Well, if you remember, don't tell me. Hey, Freedom, do you have an Amazon store too? Hey, Freedom, do you have an Amazon store too? Go to the store. Shame on you. Oh yeah, I remember that. Somebody did buy that. Oh, I thought maybe with your answer was yes, Jim. I thought maybe you did. You had a store. Yeah, there's a couple of links there, Freedom. The one with the most stuff on it is the influencer link. The others, I've just kind of been messing around with those, you know, some specialized stuff in that, and the camping and more camping. See, I can talk about word of mouth all I want, but I can't influence you on to buy something. I can do product reviews, and then you can go and check it out, you know, that kind of stuff. But you can't tell me what it is, or you can't tell me who you know, what you bought. And speaking of that, Gavin, did you are you still investigating? I can't. Never mind. I can't say. Need stronger internet when you go camping. Thank you, Chen. It's my ad guy, my advertiser guy. Send a link below this video. It's not YouTube, it's Amazon. Your relatives, friends, or acquaintances they can buy all they want, but Amazon won't pay the commission on it. Okay, Jeff. Can't tell me that, Jeff, if you were serious. I probably should do you know, an update on that page and move some things to the top and stuff that are a little more popular. Yeah, you know, it's getting quite big, and you have to scroll down quite a ways. I doubt it, Jimmy. It's a very small commission. I could put some models of Class C's. Would that work? I know what you mean, though. Yeah, don't say that. Because when I was working on my own, I used the American slang, and boy, they'd gotten a big old swing over that one. One of the gals that I watch, I can't think of her name now, which is about right. She has a YouTube, I'm not a YouTube, a eBay affiliate. And she sells stuff on eBay every now and then like that. Big Daddy. Get some ice cream. You can search for that kind of stuff right from the search bar, Jimmy. Just have to remember to click on the link. Had to get that one in there. Nothing, Chin. I drive it. I break it in for you, Jimmy. I break it in for you. So I just thought last week, you know, you guys know that when I shut down, I'll leave it running for a little while so you guys could finish up your conversations and stuff. And boy, I shut down just in time because right after, you know, within 30 seconds or so, YouTube went down altogether. All of YouTube. So kind of lucked out on that one. Yeah, I can do that, Jimmy. I can do that. As long as somebody else is driving. You'd be breaking in your own seat. Well, oops. Well, that didn't work. Well, that didn't work. Sorry about that. There's Chris. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. I can't read the chat from way out here. Alan used to tell me that too, because I get to reading and I put my head down like that. I can see the top of my head. Okay. That was totally unnecessary. All right, Freedom. Have a good night. Good to see you. Chris, I gotta go to the valley. I gotta take the ex down there to get her broom tuned up, and all that. So I won't be back until late in the evening. Sorry, fellas. I gotta have another bite. Yeah, we get our oil changed. She gets her brew changed. And we get ours greased, and she has hers degreased so she doesn't slide off the back. Ned, darn, Jimbo, well, you've been working on that for a long time. Oh, thanks, Chris. Hope you saved me some. I will do that, Gavin. Try to get some good rest. Got to work hard tomorrow. Yeah, I get that way, Random. I get really antsy about 2 to 3 weeks. Got to go do something. I think you were putting paneling up in the basement, if I remember right, last time I heard anything. Mashed potatoes and gravy and roast beef and mixed veggies.
Whoa.
That's my favorite. Hang on. Go ahead.
Are you done over there?
About 10 minutes.
Okay.
You gonna be awake?
Yeah.
I guess I don't know if you guys heard that or not. About 10 minutes or so, I'm going to shut down. It'll be about 2 hours, so that's about all I can handle. You missed her, Chris. She was up in the front part. Now she's off laying down somewhere now. She did her hello and got a treat, and she's done for the night. Pumpkin pie. That'd be some really good right now. Actually, I think I'm just going to go ahead and shut her down now. Another 10 minutes ain't going to make much difference. So, boy, I'm sure glad everybody saw the post and come in tonight. So everybody will know, what happens tomorrow night. Hi, Karen. A little bit late. Sorry, just getting ready to shut down. But you can always watch the replay tomorrow. Night, Jen. Thanks for stopping in. Glad you got to see me again. Ha 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 ha. Bye, Jimmy. See you, DJ. Chris, you was a little bit late coming in. Were you performing tonight? Okay, Jimmy. Appreciate it. Don't forget to click on the link. speaking of link, I have to do my speech. If y'all shop at Amazon, be sure and click on the link there below this video. That'll take you to my Amazon Influence store. If you purchase something from that link, I have to tell you that I will make a small commission. If you don't find anything on the landing page, you can scroll back up to the top and type in what you want. That'll take you to the regular Amazon pages. Doesn't cost anything more. I'll get a little small commission, like I said, but it doesn't cost you any more. I don't know, Karen. We got quite a bit of snow up there right now, and like I was saying earlier, 20 years ago I'd have braved it, but not now. I don't have four-wheel drive, and I got an email from Apache Sitgrace Forest, said they closed. They're closing all the camping areas, so I'm not sure if they meant that's, for the whole forest or not. So I'll have to contact. There's a little store up there that has an email address that you can ask, and they'll tell you all that kind of stuff. So I don't know. Yeah, I'm not gonna probably go back up to the mountains until after, till it starts to warm up again. But I'll still be going around the lake and other local places here. Excuse me. No problem, Chris. Like I'm saying, this just popped up. I've said I better get this one done. So y'all didn't miss me on the Monday when I wasn't here. Right. Yeah. I kind of like to go south every now and then, Karen. Not too far. I'm about 3,400 feet right now, so that's just about right for me in this area. So, and then the lakes, it's only about 30 miles away, so I'll go out there and hang out there for a few days. Roosevelt Lake. Okay, peeps, I guess that's it. I'm sure glad y'all made it in anyway. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and shut down. I'm going to leave it running for a while you guys finish up your conversations there. I'm sure glad you all made it. And see you next week.